Hello everyone, it's Figure Fit here. Come with me to restructure this applique. Fellow designers can all testify that you need a particular type of applique and you can't find it. You just have to resolve into coming up with yours. And in this case, firstly, you need a binding wire which comes in different thickness. I can't remember how many it is, but it is not so soft and it is rigid enough just to give structure to my applique. And it comes in different thickness. Next, you need your candle glue or candle gun, whichever you prefer to call it, and you need your glue gun to melt it out. Next, you need your scissors. I prefer to use a blunt scissors for this process so as not to destroy my sharp scissors. Now you pick your binding wire, use it to check the length of the flower applique. You do this by turning the applique on the wrong side because that is where you'll be placing your binding wire. You do this for all the sections of the flower and add at least 2 inches extra before cutting it out. And you can see I was trying to straighten out the wire to see that my measurement is accurate. Then I cut, and you do same for all the other flowers. At this stage, I am trying to put my candle glue while pressing the binding wire on the flower applique. You do this gently and use your hand to hold it in place till it is cold and stiff. You do this section by section so as not to make a mess of your whole applique. So watch closely and see the technique I used, like bending in part that is cold already, and you repeat this same process for every other part of the flower. And you do it slowly. You can see after bending in, I had to straighten out the wire before putting in another candle glue on it. And like I said, you do it gently, and when it is cold, you go to the next flower. And when you are done with this layer, you move to the next layer. Now this is the next layer of flower, and I'm not doing for all the flowers in this next layer because some of them are really overlapping. I did only for those that are not overlapping. Then at this stage, what I'll try to do here is to put all the binding wires together. I try to pull them together so that they can come together as a bunch. So while putting them together, I'm doing it gently so as not to destroy or open up the part that the glue has held down. So I pull them together and twist them gently. I twist them gently. Gently, as you can see, watch closely. You see how I did the twisting. Like I said earlier, the binding wire was not too rigid nor too soft, so it made it easy for me to twist it without injuring myself. In this situation, if you have a plier, you can use a plier, but like I said, this wire is quite easy to work with, so which was the reason why I went for this particular thickness. And after twisting all of that, I will try to cut out the excesses at the edge so that I can fold in my twisted wire. So at this point, what I try to do is to use a needle and thread to tack in the other layers on top, because I don't want it to have too much of rigidity. If not, I will have put my binding wire on every vein of the flower on the applique. But I don't want it to give too much of karashika vibes. So what I'm doing is to just put what I did was to just put binding wire at the ones at the back and few of the ones on the second layer while the last layer I did not put anything. So I'm going to tack it in so that when I place it on my dress, it wouldn't open up, the mouth wouldn't open up, and it will stay in place. And voila, this is the final outcome of the flower. And you can see I can squeeze it, I can mold it, I can shape it, I can twist it into whatever form I want it to give me. And you know, you just give this sweet feeling of being in control of how you want your applique to look, or what form or shape you want your applique to look like. And you can say, I'm just, this is me just playing around with the final outcome of the flower. And that place that opened up, I went back to still tack it with my needle and thread. So I hope you'll be trying this out. I hope you give this, and you can place it in any part of your dress, your chest, your hips, anywhere, absolutely anywhere. Thank you for watching.